Hi there, my name is Lorna Jensen Dickerson from Ogden, Utah. I had my liver transplant on October 26, 2009. I am so pleased to tell you of my experience because it took a few years for them to determine what my problem was. And I had gone to Dr. Terry Box, and he did the scan and did biopsy and everything of my gallbladder. And anyway, it didn't seem to be anything that they thought it was. And so in April of 2009, I had an endoscopy and a colonoscopy, and the endoscopy showed varices in my esophagus. He said that's definitely liver disease and sent me to IHC Liver Transplant Clinic, where I didn't have to wait too long. During the summer, I had a bunch of tests, and in addition to what is that disease that I had? It was from a fatty liver, and in addition to cirrhosis, they found a small lesion, and they said, I said, it's cancer, and they said, yeah, not necessarily, but we will check it in 3 months to see. Within 3 months, it had grown to exceed the transplant time, and it was cancer. So it bumped me up on the MELD list at that time. And I was called to go in and go to radiology and have them map out my liver. The day I was to go there, I also got a call from the liver transplant clinic, and they said, can you come down right now? So of course I went down there right now. And at 4:30 in the afternoon I arrived there, and after waiting for a short time, then they took me in and did this and that and the other, and they said, we have to just wait around a while and make sure this is going to be you. And I knew that that was coming. So it was about 10:30 that night, and they said, this liver we have is yours, Lorna. And so, believe it or not, I had this wonderful anesthesiologist, and he was there, and we were kind of waiting for, my son was there, and he was waiting for someone else to come and administer to me. And this doctor right out took his cap off, said, I'll be happy to help do that. So he did that and anointed me, and my son gave me a beautiful blessing, and I went in for the liver transplant. It only took 4.5 hours, and they were stitching me up, and I only lost 1 pint of blood. I was a rock star candidate. So I was in the hospital, had a liver transplant, and out, and I called it my wow within 1 week. And it was a marvelous experience. Everyone was so nice. Well, when I wanted to find out who my donor was, I could hardly wait after I wrote my letter. And come to find out, we did this all through the liver clinic. And when I got the letter, she signed it Shelley. And so I wrote right back to her and gave her the information of my family and where we lived and everything. And she got in touch with my daughter through Facebook. And my daughter called me and said that, and she said, Shelley wants to know if she can contact you on Facebook. And I said, yes, yes, tell her yes. So she contacted me on Facebook, and she told me about her wonderful 13-year-old son, which made me cry because he died in a go-kart accident in Preston, Idaho. And although he passed away, she was a single mother, but her and her parents and sister and brothers all decided that it would be a good thing. So they donated Andy's liver, and she tells me that Andy had from Saturday night when they put him on life support, or before that actually, that he had time to pick me, and he picked me to give his liver to. And he also donated the kidneys and I think several other things as well. Since then we have become very, very good friends. And Shelley Zapolsky and her dear son was Andy Zapolsky. And now Shelley is married, and she couldn't make it to the games this year, and I was so saddened. But I've seen her, visited with her, met her husband. She's met my husband, and it's just a wonderful experience. I am so, so grateful to my dear God above and everybody at the Intermountain Healthcare who took care of my liver disease problem. Thank you for letting me share this.